What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another riZZa Gaming Raid Cam. I'm riZZa. We are watching TGB raid a clan called Tempered on Australia's #1 official server, Rustralasia.net. We haven't seen TGB in the AU clan scene for a while. It's going to be really good to see these guys back in action, finding their feet. We have an interview with the leader, better known as General, at the end of this raid cam, so make sure you check it out. Please enjoy the raid cam. It's a big raid. It does go on for a little bit, but there's a lot of action involved, and the best bits at the end. Pushing down now, the clans have jumped in the ribs, better known as the rigid hull inflatable boats. I haven't seen a clan use these on a raid cam yet, so it's going to be interesting. I really like to see something a little bit different. It's a good way to approach with the element of surprise. Beaching themselves with nothing but professionalism. Couldn't have done it better myself. The clan has disembarked from the boats and they're making their way across the water towards the base that they're going to be raiding. General's legs aren't young like they used to be. He's lagging behind there, but here we're looking at the base of Tempered. It is fortified to the hilt. We've got triple external high walls. They've actually done airlocks with the high external walls so they can't run around the compound. Large furnaces in the compound, gun galleries on the roof, roofs for shooting from. It's well fortified. It's got the tower in the center. This is going to be a fantastic base to raid. It's going to give them their money's worth. Plenty of rockets are going to be required, and the skill as well. Bob going down now, getting fully upgraded to sheet metal. This time it appears that they've got a roof. Rocketeers are out now. We're looking at 3 to 4 plus rockets going off at once, and it's going to be an excellent start to the raid. Return fire from the roof. This is definitely an online raid. If you didn't see before when I was showing the base, there were already bolty guys on the roof, but they were AFK by the looks, but they're well aware they're getting raided now. The rockets are going off, flying left, right, and center. See, it appears that they got a bit of a gatehouse going on there instead of high external walls. Use a few more rockets, sentries to cover the gatehouse. They've already done their job covering that breach. Clever tactic now with one of the TGB members pushing up C4 onto the sentry so they're able to push through to that breach in the compound. 2 C4 to destroy the floor that the sentries are on. And look at that, the Rocketeers are ready. The C4 is still blowing off and they're rocketing before it's finished. These guys are fast, they're organised, and it's going to hopefully pay off in the long run. Insend rocket getting shot down from the roof, making the breach difficult to rocket back from. So it looks like they're just pummeling rockets into the honeycomb. They broken through the honeycomb, found armoured metal straight away. Not a good sign. It's going to get probably a little bit more rockets than what they thought. M249 from the roof. Defender with an AK up on the second level, being rocketed and wiped out. What an excellent PvP rocket shot up there. Bird's eye view of the breach as well. Shows TGB. They're working well together. They're actually getting cover fire through that little hole in the breach there from the defender on the roof. So it's sort of counteracting against themselves. Another Tempered player has been taken out while he's trying to pick up his gear and defend from that gun gallery. And it looks like we got a bit of a counter raid going here. It looks like it's .com. They're better known for their uniform. These guys stick to the same uniform every wipe, so it makes my life a hell of a lot easier. There's quite a few of them. They're sitting up there with their bolties, so hopefully we'll see a bit of action coming from these guys. Tempered there, trying to get the loot, but he's been taken out by his own guy. It's a difficult situation where the comms would be going crazy at the moment. Nobody knows who is who down in that breach. Basically, it's a free-for-all. Unless you're going to call out what you're doing, you're going to get shot. TGB pushed up into the first gatehouse, and he's opened the door. He's taken him down, but the rocket's gone for the sentry. They've put the C4 down on that sentry. They're going to get rid of that, allow them to push down around the other side of that breach. Just taking these sentries out one by one. They're really slowing down TGB, pushing through. The ladders are up. Wiped him out completely. And Tempest's dropped down, taking out the TGB, but TGB has come back and been able to recover from that. An excellent recovery. It was a 3v1. He probably didn't stand a chance at the beginning, but an excellent gameplay from him. .com still seen up there, pushing around a little bit to the left-hand side of that fob now, still putting the pressure on those roof guys from the fob. Not able to defend, but nothing that M249 can't fix from the fob. And .com have made a bit of a retreat. They seem to be running off to the hard left. This allows TGB to sit back on top of their fob while .com have disappeared from the counter. M249 covering the breach, looking around. They are well armed. Definitely good cover. General now making the decision where they're going to blow in. Probably having a good conversation with the comms there, while getting trolled by the tempered guys from inside the base. Those sentries are definitely doing their job. You can hear them going off in the background there. But they're going to continue to rocket through this base and make their mark. Tempered there with another play, but taken out, outnumbered by the TGB clan. Using a mixture of rockets and then finishing off with explosive ammo, you know, saves a lot of time, a lot of gunpowder. This guy's gone to make a play. Can he's done? He's been able to drop one TGB member, but he's been shot in the back. Didn't watch his six. Got another guy pushing out from Tempered. It's an excellent defense from these guys. It's good to see them online. They are pushing out using everything they got. Looks like they might be running a bit low on kits, or maybe they're not able to get them. More red suit guys in the compound fighting the M249, but has met his fate. Rocketed. These guys are just getting annihilated. TGB are walking all over them at the moment. They're pushing through with the rockets, destroying the beds, destroying the sleeping bags, ruthlessly, ruthless. Oh, now they're just rubbing it in. They've got to get rid of these beds, otherwise they're going to be seeing these guys just respawn, pick up an AK and fight them, and that can turn the clan, or the raid around quite quickly. TGB slowly just working their way through, picking out where they want to go, while the other guys in the inside team, they're just breaking the beds, rocketing away. Oh, General just mowing down anything in his path. The amount of ammo they're using, boys, they could be using hatchets, but it's just as quick to shoot them with an AK, especially if they're just finding enough ammo to cover it. C4 down, was intended for the sentry. The sentry managed to take him out before he could line it up properly, but nothing that this guy's not going to be able to fix with a rocket. He's been able to lay the C4 down as intended on that sentry and hope to get access to this area as well. Looks like they're getting closer and closer to the loot room through those roller doors. And General is taken out by the sentry, an unlucky shot. Roller door is up. Throwing the grenade, and just did the Indiana Jones and got that roller door down and grabbed his hat before the rocket come down. They've come through the roller door now. They're pushing back to TGB, looting General's body. TGB have now pushed back. There's a lot going on here at once. We've got a lot going on outside. A lot of kits on the ground. Plenty of sentries doing their job out in the field there, in the compound. More beds being broken. It's just chaos. If you're watching this raid on live, it's basically just gunfire 24/7. They've used the explosive ammo to push through now. The fob, there's still not much action going outside. They're covering that breach. And we've got Tempered there. They're able to seal. They've just sealed the first breach. And the second on the outside of the base. A ballsy maneuver, but he's been able to do it. TGB haven't even realised. If the guys on the fob were watching, they would have been able to shoot that twig out, but they haven't done it. He's sealed them in, but I don't think it's going to slow them down. They're just going to keep tunnelling. They'll have an inside team watching their arse as well, so they're just going to keep pushing through. Blown another roller door off. Reach plenty of armour. Quite a difficult base to figure out where to rocket to, especially with the armor. They found the TC and destroyed it. I've been informed now that by general that the TC now goes to the outer TCs. So finding the TC just ain't what it used to be. But holy shit! .com have flanked from the full 6 on the back of the fob. They've 1, 2, 3 lined up the bolties, and they've all shot it once. And the second round, taking out the guys on top of the fob, and are making a mad dash up behind the fob. For probably one of the best organised counter raids I've seen. Slowly moving up, .com are making their move, keeping that heat on the breach, keeping their the windows flanked, and here we have Swifty making a move. He's making the dash. He's running. Holy shit, he's dodged the fucking sentry. He's pushing up, taking cover. He's popped the med and he's making the dash, dodging each bullet from the sentry. How he survived, I don't know. Down for the ladders. He's done it. He's on the roof. Holy fuck. While his other mates are pushing up, TGB are coming out for a fucking squiz, but he's been able to mow them down. Rocketed. TGB have PvP rocketed and shut their door, taking out 2 of the .com guys, while 3 more push up to cover the roof. What a counter raid. Holy crap. Guys popping meds, medding back up, reloading their bodies. Well done to Swifty and the .com boys for that counter raid. Now the tables have turned while .com is sitting on the roof of the breach, looking back to TGB on the inside with bolties, while they continue to tunnel through that base. Turn fire from TGB, probably realising what's just happened. First TGB member pops over the roof to counter raid the counter raiders, but been taken out. Rocket shot from inside the fob. It's going to be interesting. M249 taken out. Another TGB member, they're all popping out now, taking them down. It's just a barrage of 556 going off. Another one pops up. He's been taken out too. .com are down to 2 members in there while TGB pushes up again. Mowed down with the AK fire. Here we go again. We've got 2 nakeds popping up with AKs from TGB. One down with a shotgun. He's been taken out too. Hasn't quite killed the second. He's popped round for the front. Probably pushed through. Another one just popped up.
Holy shit, we killed so many people.
And
you've got
taking out the rest of .com. TGB have retaken control of the top of their fob. They're picking up the pieces, getting the kits that they got. Well done to the clans that counter-raided. Taking back the top of that fob was a bit of a saga, but they managed to get there. There was a couple of other small ones which we didn't get to see. Well done to TGB for taking back their fob, and well done to TGB also for having a successful raid. General, welcome back to Rustralasia. You brought TGB back together again. How are you guys finding it?
Hey man, yeah, it's going good. Just trying to find our feet again, getting back into the vanilla side of things. Certainly means a lot more compared to Upsurge, where loot is so easy to get, but vanilla is a lot harder.
Yeah, definitely. Vanilla is where it's at. How many guys you got in the clan at the moment, sort of active players?
It would be around 15, I'd say. As you know, with TGB, been around for over 3 years now, and we've got a lot of older members that are very casual sometimes, so it fluctuates between 15, maybe a few more, down to 5 or 6 bad times, so all over the place, really.
Well, as long as they're all on for wipe day.
No, they're always got school or work, one or the other, so we struggle.
So this raid that we just saw, can you tell me a bit about it? Maybe the highs and the lows?
Well, started off pretty good. We got our fob up well. Bit of a messy start, just trying to get into their compound with all their auto turrets. Got control of that. Once we got inside, it was pretty good. we handled inside well, and then we had obviously had a big counter from .com on our fob, which I think took a little bit to get control of again.
Very nice. That's awesome. So if somebody wants to join TGB, where's the sort of best place they can find you?
Probably our Discord. We've got a recruitment thread on our Discord there. We do monitor pretty actively. Also, probably put a recruitment thread back up on Rustralasia forums as well. So there'll be 2 different places people can apply.
That's awesome. Oh, I'll put a link for the TGB Discord in the description of this video as well. You guys can find them there. And if you don't know already, rustralasia.net will be a forum there for recruitment. That'll be good. Oh, cheers for joining me, man. Cheers for the info.
Yeah, no worries, man. Anytime.
Oh, happy raiding. We'll see you around the server.
Yep, sounds good. All right, man. See ya.
Thanks, mate.